Chipping the tooth of a Disney princess and thinking you can get away with it is crazy. When I woke up and saw this chipped tooth of a Disney princess, I was shook, because why can Black women never just be successful and like these men that they're with don't try to tarnish their name and drag them through the mud? Because she should never have had a chipped tooth, not just because she's the mother of your child and a woman, but we know that like that's not enough for them to respect people. It is just actually insane to me that he thought he could get away with like defacing the face of a Disney princess. And that's why when people were saying, oh, you seem jealous of her, he's like, I'm DDG, like on live, when people are like, aren't you Halle Bailey's boyfriend? This is what people saw when they said he seems jealous, because not only is he trying to hurt the face of and therefore the career of a movie star and a person who uses her face as her livelihood. So you don't care about the income that is going towards your child. You do not care about the stability and the financial wellness that your child receives, because you're trying to hurt the ability to earn from your baby mama. That is how jealous and hateful he is of her career. The judge granted Halle a restraining order after watching the footage of DDG smashing the Ring camera, stealing her phone, driving away with it when she was sick, throwing it out of the window and saying, go get it, bitch. And then he's on live stream going, she won't let me see my son, she won't let me see my son. And then remember when he went into that freestyle rap about how she wouldn't see? And I knew as soon as he went into that freestyle rap, I was like, oh, he's insane. Imagine breaking up with your baby mama and always posting about you and some Latina girl in Paris doing the ran-dun-dun, stupid TikTok dance while you're secretly like blowing up your ex's phone about her being with Brent Faiyaz allegedly. Like, he's actually really controlling. And he also took those pictures of her bed like, now I know what you've been on. He's like been in public relationships on live stream. And this is logical in like men's head. That's, oh my goodness. And we've been seeing it because he's been putting it in our face. And I keep seeing him with Wendy, him with this other streamer, him with this other streamer, and then him talking about being celibate. And he's posting these silly, ridiculous TikTok videos while being a harmer of the mother of his child and of a Disney princess and all that is supposed to represent joy and hope for little Black girls. Like, why would you look at a shining light like Halle and try to suck the life from her? Well, this is the male psychological condition that we need to investigate. And the men in his comments were like, y'all are annoying. He's innocent until proven guilty. She was, obviously everything in this video is alleged, everything, whatever is alleged, but she was granted the restraining order after the judge viewed footage. And I don't think that it's super easy to get restraining orders. It's just really ridiculous that it's like he was texting her social media links to things about her and Brent Faiyaz. They're broken up. And every day he's on live stream doing that stupid dance with a different Latina baddie streamer. It's actually so ridiculous, the juxtaposition with how Nickelodeon, like, dumb the content and streaming that comes out is and how serious the allegations are. Is that on purpose? Has he tried to make his page so gimmicky on purpose because he knew this was coming? Or was he so oblivious that he never thought this was coming and that's why he thought he could chip the tooth of someone as prominent and forward-facing, smiling, we would see the chip? You know what I mean? It's like, it's either incredibly stupid or incredibly audacious, or both. I don't know if he knew that she was going to go to the authorities, or maybe he thought that she never would, which is such a crazy underestimation of a woman's power. Like, she can tell someone. And it's like all of this attempts to disempower her. At the end of the day, she was raised in the school of Beyonce and stepping away quietly and then doing things properly, I believe. That being said, you know, Jay-Z was mentioned in Diddy lawsuit, so who knows what's going on with that. I think that she revoked her attention and he started to have hissy fits on live stream. And it looks like he was kind of trying to prep for this in a way with the whole, she won't let me see my son. But I'm also like, so did he really think he could get away with this? Did he really not think she would ever stand up for herself? But now the judge has said he cannot talk about Halo or Halle on live stream, which I'm happy that he finally has to stop using that child for content and her for content. And like, I saw a video of him having to cancel the stream yesterday, and it's like, yeah, okay, wow, this is finally what gets the streaming to stop. Halle Bailey and Keke Palmer show you why dating down is dangerous. And when women say that, we sound entitled, but the biggest thing I'm scared of is a man's insecurities, what he does when he's insecure. The dark side of a man's emotions, his shadow, is his least favorite place to be. He wants to be in control. He wants to feel masculine. He wants to feel more powerful. And I'm scared of what happens when he doesn't feel that. Many of us are. That's where the control comes from. And it's such a dissociation because their perceived strength, and innate power over us causes them to lash out when they feel not in control, which means I don't trust you to feel insecure because you don't know how to handle it. And I've seen, obviously, there's different versions of this. Like, I've been in relationships where men are insecure and then they just like make you feel like shit. They don't smash your face against a wheel. It manifests differently, but it never manifests well. Almost never. Almost never have I seen a man in a really like deep way handle insecurity without projection to the woman that is closest to him. I think it's something you have to do a lot of work to not do. And because of that, the safest option is to pick the man that's happy with himself. You have to look pretty hard. And a lot of times you end up finding a mask of someone who's putting on a show. That's a whole different video. These are concrete examples of seeing a star and seeing the man jealous of her light and what he does to put it out. These are concrete examples you can point to and show this is the jealousy. This is where he was complaining about, oh, she won't let me see my kid. It's all her fault. Go to court, go to court. No, I don't want to go to court. I don't want to go to court. And sure, his fans are saying, oh, innocent till proven guilty. I don't believe her story, yada, yada. They're going to do that because, like, I guess they want to be streamers without accountability, or, like, they see themselves in him. Stay away from those people, too. But just pay attention to the way men behave when they feel insecure, specifically regarding work, status, career, all these things. Because sometimes what is born and bred of the insecurity and lack of control and the ways that they seek to gain control literally are dangerous. It's really sad to see such a star and a bright light get her light drained by a man. And people are saying, oh, some of his supporters are saying, oh, convenient, he just dropped an album. What album? Nobody knew that. Be so for real. Nobody knew he had an album. And people were saying, okay, obviously he knew this was coming for a long time, so he's been like trying to make it look like he's innocent via social media. Like, he's posturing himself in a certain way. He's a streamer. He knows how social media works. So, I don't know. His comments are eating him up right now, though. I digress. Let me know what you think in the comments.